G'day, today we're going to have a look at a game that has just come out. This one is called Nexus Defenders. I don't know much about this one, but it does look like it is going to be like our defense. The videos I watched on Steam give me a very similar vibe to Defense Grid. If you ever played that back in the day, I love Defense Grid, so looking forward to trying this one out. Alright.
Welcome to this quick tutorial to learn the controls. Left click and drag the mouse to move the camera. You can also use the keyboard, WASD, or the arrow keys to move the camera around.
Doing it.
Left click the tiles to purchase a tower. Purchase a machine gun turret and a blockade tower. Click on the tower again and you can see that you can purchase an upgrade. Every tower can upgrade. Machine guns can turn into a dual machine gun at level 3. Blockades turn into a Tesla tower at level 2, and the Tesla tower has a slow debuff on enemy creeps.
They'll upgrade.
You have player abilities, which are located on the bottom right corner of the player HUD. These abilities cost energy, which recharge over time. Don't be afraid to use these abilities often. To be successful in this game, you are required to use these special abilities often, and you unlock more abilities as you play through the game.
Love they had hotkeys.
The spawn enemies button, the game speed button, and the pause button are all located on the top right corner of the player HUD. You can also press the escape key or the space bar to pause the game.
I can confirm I already did that. Can I start the spawn? Am I jumping ahead? Boom! I mean, you can see how fast that energy's come back, at least in this demo. Tutorial, rather. Alright. Let's jump straight into Chapter 1. The Spinal Nexus, a marvel of technology, spirals throughout our galaxy, linking planets to a network of shared energy and resources. The lifetime of our civilization, enabling instant transfers and forming a protective shield around our worlds. Now damaged, the Nexus defense is weakened. Our planets are exposed to invasion. Spinal Nexus kept everyone safe and needs met, leaving no reason for a standing army. But when this network was mysteriously damaged, danger loomed. Through aptitude tests, you have been selected to lead the defense. Now, as a newly appointed captain, you must lead a quickly assembled military to defend against the sudden threat. I'm Echo version 313, your advanced tactical AI with scanning and data analysis. I'm here to assist you, but the decisions and the consequences rest with you. Alright, nice simple layout. So here, so let's start off with, what are we starting with? $50. So, a cannon, long range, high damage, but slow fire rate. Okay, so I think in the corners I really want to do sort of our standard guns, and then we drop back a little bit. No, I didn't mean to click on you. No, restart. Let's restart because I want to get rid of that. I'm going to go cannon there. And then let's put another gun there.
Enemies are here!
I mean, that slow fire is not that slow. The cannon's doing some real good work.
All dead.
All dead. Alright.
Enemies are here!
Napalm strike. Not sure I need to, do I? Let's wait and see if someone gets past my initial armies here before I worry. Now that's a cool little thing I can do.
All dead.
Which is also very defense gritty, is that I can actually build
Enemies are here!
in the middle of a section to sort of cause them to go around it. Now really I want them to go around the top, so let's just put a break there. Force them to sort of spend more time going around these guys.
All dead.
All dead.
Enemies are here!
Don't worry, I'll use Napalm Strike if I think I need Napalm Strike.
All dead. Enemies are here.
Cool, so he's going to hit the range of all those guys. Great. Alright, let's slow down for a second. Now we're looking... Now we're sort of talking napalm.
All dead. We won.
We won. Desert outposts have been successfully defended. Would you like a detailed analysis and performance metrics? Have you met me? I would have loved those things. Please provide analytics. Defenses held at 87% efficiency. Enemy troops' advance was hindered by your strategically placed MG towers, which accounted for 87.3% of eliminations. Tesla towers with a slow debuffability decreased enemy movement by 66%, increasing engagement by 85%. Overall, the synergy between your defensive placements resulted in a 15% higher efficiency compared to previous skirmishes. I regret asking for this. Alright. Now that it's damaged, when we're met with invaders, you find yourself unprepared for the defense required now. Now, one in our society has experienced military defense, thus I'm here to bridge that gap. No one. I think this is meant to be no one in our society, not now one. Offers strategic insight and tactical advice to navigate its unprecedented threat. Incoming transmission. Be steadfast. Your world is weak. Oh, I'm really throwing shade there. Are you the one who damaged Spiral was faced worse than you? Surrender to us. I'll just go in confident. We have no choice but to bend our knees to you. That was easy. Pathetic. Your people are incapable of doing anything. Wow. You can't defend yourselves without the Spiral Nexus providing you with everything you need. You can barely pay attention. Just like how you're not paying attention to what I'm saying right now. You said the Spiral Nexus has a herniated disc. We're done. Captain, the transmission has ended. We must prepare. I glanced at it. Alright. Our next point of defense has 2 points of entry and 3 lanes. By blocking 2 outer lanes, you can funnel the enemies through the center lane. This is what I'm talking about. I love funneling in a tower defense game. We've outfitted you with cannon turrets and EMP stuns. Utilize them to counter this. It's time to fortify our position. Okay, so let's have a look. We do want... So we've got these two guys going that way. What we want to do is we want to block that and block... that, and now we've got everyone going through this center lane. So we want to make that gun, and force them to go around the outside. Make that, I don't have enough money, so let's start with that.
Enemies are here.
Use the EMP ability to stun enemies. I might.
Easy war.
We do have
Enemies are here.
So I can have these set to nearest to goal. Nearest, strongest. So I'm going to say set that guy to strongest. Because I want him to sort of pick it on the guys as they come through. We're going to go cannon there. I'm going to go EMP there.
Easy war. Enemies are here.
It's a lot of little guys, but let's just get them upgraded. I'd also love the stats on these guys, so damage done, kill counters. I mean, that's always neat to see. gonna fail this one. When it comes to tower defense, I don't like continuing on if I've already had something leak through. So firstly, I'm gonna change that to be a cannon. But that does mean I've left myself with almost nothing in this
Enemies
middle
are
point.
here.
But at this point, I think it's okay because we've got so many cannons doing outside work. So as soon as that guy kills one, we'll build that in.
Easy war. Enemies are here.
And then I'm going to go this. So because we've got cannons on the outside, I'm instead going to opt for machine guns. A bit more machine gun heavy in this section, since our issues seem to be the little guys.
Easy war. Enemies are
Easy
here.
I'll just slow down for a second and get this guy to be a cannon. And we'll make him strongest too. And then we'll send all these guys through like a gauntlet of machine guns. In fact, I want to sell that one, we'll make that one a cannon.
Easy war.
Easy war.
Enemies are here.
I mean, the machine guns are still doing pretty well on these guys. We're going to see these two cannons really bring it home for us, though. Can get right in there and watch a bit closer. Oh, right, I can... Get him.
Easy war.
Yeah, easy war.
Enemies are here.
And also that is coming back so fast that I really should be using that more. I should have been using that with the little guys. Definitely. Alright, so we'll wait till they sort of converge to this point, and then I'll drop some ordnance on them. His job is nearest to goal. This guy would still be strongest. We want him going after.
Easy war.
Easy war.
Enemies are here. Easy war.
Pressing 1 and 2 and so on to see if that does rack up the name
Enemies
armor.
are here. Easy war. Enemies are here. Easy war.
Yep.
We
These two outposts defended. I advise our next step is to defend the city of New Orion. You just point me in the right direction and then we'll just go build some towers. You don't need to keep talking to me about this. We've got way too much of a relationship brewing here, like, before we're, like, fighting each other. Like, what if we grow to like each other? It's going to make this whole space war way more uncomfortable. Oh, there's a new guy. Are you important? Alright, so it sounds like we've got a different army too. Skip, skip, skip. There we go. Now look at this. It's a nice little sort of puzzle build. I love this stuff. Alright, so how much money have we got? 120. We've also now got lasers. Rapid fire can do burn damage after upgrade. Level 2 adds burn damage. Level 3 adds multi-way laser. I'm interested. Okay, so we're going to start with machine gun there. Laser there. And then blockade there. So now they're going to be forced to come around the edge. I'm then going to put a cannon. I don't want a cannon. I wanted a restart because I didn't want a cannon. I wanted another machine gun. So the idea here is that these guys are going to sort of do quick little damage. Force them through that thing. So we could also probably put something else there. We don't need to yet. We're spending money on building a layout. So what we can do here is we can go gun, cannon, cannon, laser, insufficient resources, gun. So we'll sort of make them wander through there, but we've got a lot of squares that we can still build in here, so we'll get an EMP going in there soon, and then we'll wander these guys out and around the long way too, once we get there.
Enemies are here.
Not right now, because the enemies are here. Was I seeing damage numbers previously, or is that new? Is that just the laser guns that are telling me damage done?
Feels good. Enemies are
Does feel
here.
good. Is this Echo? Is this Echo's voice? Because I would love this to be. I would have selected this voice for my Echo. Okay, let's upgrade some of these guys. With that laser. Really what we want to do is upgrade these sections first to make sure these guys are fighting at the top of their game.
Feels good.
Does feel good,
Enemies
and then we will
here.
then we'll worry about it doing the next wave of guys.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
There's this multi-way laser. Okay, let's get some napalm down.
Feels good.
Boom.
Enemies are here.
Okay, so for this section here, we want to go laser, laser, gun, gun, gun. So you sort of have to wander through all of them. And we'll go now we're there. I also want to put in, let's go a laser there and a laser there. The lasers seem like they're going to be good for little guys early. So then this middle section will go as our cannon heavy section. Let's just napalm out that squad. And we might have to blow them up. The fact that there's almost no cost to
Feels
the
good.
energies seems like you could really
Enemies
save
are
money
here.
on some of this early stuff. Now, it doesn't look like the guns get in the way of each other, so there's nothing wrong with me, say, stacking another gun in that corner, or that corner. So let's say go Let's bring some cannons into the front line. And we will tell the cannons to go the strongest.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
I can't identify these guys by being upgraded, so I'm still having to click on everyone to figure out where we're at. So at this point I think I'm just going to work one by one through them of are you upgraded, if no, give you money. If I can't afford it, then I wait with you until we can
Feels
afford
good. Enemies are here.
No. I want to slow down, but I can't press that button fast enough to restart, because I'm a perfectionist. Now, annoyingly, that, like, I can't slow the game down without pressing the button up there, and I can't hotkey these. I think, like, that's my smallest, like, I'd love to be able to correct that, but... Alright, we're going to change this too. The cannons don't do area of effect damage, so I think that sort of limits their usage a bit. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to laser this thing. And I'm going to put a blockade in there.
Enemies are here.
And I'm going to finish with my lasers
Feels
in this section.
good. Enemies are here.
And similar to last time, I'm going to just upgrade these guys slowly through before moving to the next section.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
Slow things down while we're doing this.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
Alright, so now let's do these guys to the next level. Let's just wipe out some of these large numbers. Am I getting the same money?
Feels
I do,
good.
so
Enemies are here.
just slow down while we're doing upgrades. So what this is these guys being able to shoot multiple ones at once. I feel like in my sort of first wave of let's clean up the majority of guys that are coming through here. We don't need focus towers or anything. These guys are just skimming off the fat.
Feels good.
So that we're left with the hardest guys. And the fact they just killed a tank as well, though, suggests that they don't even need that luxury.
Enemies
So
are here.
now what we're going to do is build Section 2. Which, I mean, again, I feel like it's lasers. I think the lasers just seem better than the machine guns. I don't have any real gauge on this because I can't see what, like, how much damage anyone's doing or anything like that. So we'll just speed things up again. Slot a cannon in there, and then I'm gonna put MP
Feels
guy in here.
good. Enemies are here.
Let's give him the strongest quest.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
Okay, let's slow it down a little bit because they are getting a bit through this one. Let's just wipe that party out.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
Okay, so let's start on the last one. Now, last one, I'm just going to go sniper cannons. So let's go cannon, 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 cannon. The idea is basically just that these guys will wipe out, and there shouldn't be any small guys making it to the end here. This is just going to be that we're wiping out any bruises, and there's enough of them that even if these little guys are hopefully just like picking them off one shot
Feels
each.
good. Enemies are here.
Alright, and so we can just merrily sit with like
Feels
napalm.
good.
I don't see any sort of like loss of
Enemies are
score
here.
or anything if I do opt to just use like napalm, so the speed that I'm getting it back, I mean, it almost feels like you don't need towers for the most part in this game. You could just sit there napalming and bolting them as often as you like.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
And I suppose I could put someone here just as a last line of defense. And we could put someone here because they could hit guys going past as well. Which I think would also be the case if I put them back here. Maybe.
Feels good.
I do enjoy tower defense games though that let you build your
Enemies are
your
here.
route. Now we got someone of seems like they're working their way through a bit more. Again, I can just endlessly hit them with bolts and napalm that, and still have
Feels
a
good.
full. Feel like there should be
Enemies are
more
here.
of a challenge to the napalm and the bolts. Like this seems too easy. That like I'm just using these as like I just sit here bombing the very front and like I'm getting as much energy back as I am in having to use it. Oh, let's drop him.
Feels good. Enemies are here.
Landmine now available. Play landmines. I feel like I'd want to do this on, well, let's slow things down first, because we've got some real runners going on here. So let's just go backwards with these guys, because we've got, more money than sense. this big guy here. I assume he's the boss sort of thing. Hope he likes landmines.
Feels good.
Arcadia has fallen. Is that good or bad? Oh, okay. I guess it's bad. That guy was a nuke. Alright, I guess this was all my fault. Very sad about it. Dot dot dot. So Arcadia and Australia, two different things. Yeah. There's 4 names. They're 2 of them. When it comes to tower defense, I don't need a story. I just need tower defense. Oh, look at that level. This is the sort of level that's fun to design. Okay. How much money have I got? 160. So, really, we just need to let them out the bottom at some point. We can't use that bottom row, because they'll just leave at any point out of there. We say blocked to force them to corner, around, and then around, and up there, I guess. So, let's start with laser, 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 laser.
Enemies are here.
Cannon.
Destroyed. Enemies
Laser.
are here.
Laser. Laser. I got a problem with that guy. I can't use this section here. That's alright. I mean, we've hit about our limit of when I play these two. I'm enjoying this one. Like I said, I love a good tower defense game. I love a tower defense game where
Destroyed.
I get to lay out the map and create it the way I want to create it. Always fun.